Welcome to Relocating to Disney. It's Thursday, and we have the rummage sale coming up this weekend, but we're starting to have second thoughts. Let me explain. We have a process that we go through as we sort through our belongings. There's things we want to keep and things we don't want to keep. And if you've watched my videos before, you know that anything you don't want to keep is trash. And it's just a question now of how do you get rid of trash? You can throw it out, right? You can donate it. Or if you think there's some kind of value to it, you set it aside. We take a look at anything that we think has some kind of value and we try to make a decision about it. Is it, one, something that we can put on Marketplace maybe and sell it? Or two, it's not good enough for Marketplace. In which case, it then comes out to the rummage sale pile, the yard sale, the garage sale pile, which is what is behind me here in the garage, is a whole bunch of stuff that we've just carried out here. Now that it's out here, this is the stuff that's not good enough to put on Marketplace. But we think it has some value, so we don't want to necessarily throw it away. Maybe we should throw some of this stuff away, but we think it's got some value. Now that it's out here in the garage, we have to make some decisions about the next step. So we're going to go through all of this and see, does it really have value, or did we put it in the wrong pile and it should go in the trash? Or can we just donate it and get it out of here? Or do we really want to have a rummage sale? And what we did last night was we just kind of poked around in this pile a little bit. And what we saw was, for the most part, this stuff isn't worth our rummage sale. It's probably going to either be thrown out or be donated. In fact, I don't think there's enough stuff here for a rummage sale. Now, we do have two rummage sales planned. One was planned for this weekend, another one in June. And there certainly isn't enough for two rummage sales. So what we've decided to do is, instead of having a sale this weekend, we're going to use this weekend to go through this stuff and hopefully get most of it donated, get a few things set aside for the June rummage sale, and throw away the rest. Now, by throwing it away, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can just put it in the trash. You can set it out by the road for free with a free sign on it, and somebody will drive by and take it. So it's not always just, let's go fill up the landfill with this stuff. There's better ways to get rid of it. But those are the kinds of decisions we've got to make going through this pile. Now, at some point, for some reason, when we did go through these items, we looked at them and we said, yeah, this stuff, it could probably go to a yard sale. But now with some time and some perspective, we're looking back on it and saying, maybe not. Maybe we can just donate it and save ourselves a ton of work and effort. So we have some old magazines, a snow fence over there, VHS tapes, an old computer monitor, and a whole bunch of just odds and ends, some containers, some piñatas. So just a bunch of stuff that if we put it in the yard sale, maybe we could get a bunch of quarters, and maybe the quarters would add up, but it would kill the entire weekend. So we're just reconsidering it all and deciding, you know what? Let's just see if we can't get a lot of this stuff either thrown away or donated. An angel from the garden, some flower vases, some really old video games, seashells. None of this stuff is what I would call, treasures or worth a lot. This is nothing that we're going to get a lot of money for if we try to sell it. In other news, my wife bought some flowers. Now, she was supposed to get 6 hanging baskets and then 7 clumps of flowers for the flower beds. Instead, she got 4 hanging baskets of flowers. So that means today we're going to have to go back out to the nursery and go get some more flowers. So we picked up a whole bunch of flowers, got them here in the flower garden and the bird bath. We still have to get some more because they didn't have all the hanging plants that my wife wanted. So another third day of shopping for flowers will happen tomorrow. Let's run through the scoreboard for Thursday. According to Zillow, we've had 1,358 online views and 39 saves. We have 6 scheduled showings in total, so that hasn't changed. And as far as competition goes, I'm going to change the way I'm counting the competition. I'm only going to count completed houses, okay? Because there's some houses out there that people are willing to build, but they're not completed. I'm also not going to count empty lots. People have some land for sale, that's on the list as well. And finally, I'm not going to count pre-foreclosures. I really don't know what pre-foreclosures are. I mean, I know what a foreclosure is, but not really sure what a pre-foreclosure is, so I'm not going to count those either. That means that right now in my town, there are 8 other houses up for sale that are my competition. Okay, that takes care of everything for tonight. Thank you for watching.